What's up guys, Rob here from Showdown. Today we're going to be doing hot takes of anime TikTok part 14. Let's do it. So just based off of the caption here, this is obviously going to be a One Piece topic, Admirals over YONKO. Let's see what he says.
I had to come back to this. This all depends on what matchup you present to me. If it was a matchup like Akainu versus Big Mom, I'm betting on Akainu. If it was Akainu versus Kaido, I'm barely betting on Kaido. Aokiji versus Kaido, I'm barely betting on Kaido. We can go different matchups for days. But my point is, the YONKOs aren't just washing the Admirals. This is my way of thinking and how I view it.
I currently believe that Kaido should be stronger than all the Admirals right now. That's where I'm at.
The Admirals are YONKO, but they just 12. They are YONKO, but they the police. That's just how I view it. The YONKO and the Admirals are on the same tier to me. So when we give Luffy a compliment like, oh, Luffy is strong enough to fight an Admiral. Luffy is strong enough to fight a YONKO. It doesn't matter if I think he winning or losing. The fact that he is able to compete, that's a compliment. Admiral level and YONKO level is the same to me. A lot of people may disagree with that, and that's cool. There's a reason why the YONKO just don't run up on the world government.
See, here's the thing. I don't think he's entirely wrong with what he's saying. My point is that when Whitebeard entered into the Marineford War, I feel like that was the part that really started to separate the YONKO and the Admiral conversations. Because if we are going to sit here and say that an Admiral should be equal to a YONKO, there's no way that Whitebeard should have even made it past the first gate at Marineford. I mean, just one of the Admirals pulling up on him and stopping him should have been enough. And if we're going to also say that, then how is Marco looking so crazy going up against all three Admirals at one point in time within the Marineford War? I believe that the Marineford War is what kind of highlighted that even though you are an Admiral, there's still a ways to go when you're talking about YONKO. But what happened to actually change that conversation was the fact that not all of the YONKO are on the same tier. I believe that the Admirals are very much closer in power than the YONKO are, and we've clearly seen indications of that between a Kaido and a Big Mom. And that's why I currently believe that what he's saying is pretty much correct in the sense that the matchups matter much more between the YONKO and Admirals.
And there's a reason why Admirals just don't run up on YONKO. The respect for each other's strength is there on both sides. Take somebody like Kizaru, for example. Kizaru almost pulled up the Wano. Why?
I don't know what he was going to do there. I'm being honest, I don't know what he was going to do there. Intercept Big Mom and Kaido? Come on now. I don't know. That's just me.
Because he know he can hold his own. He ain't afraid of Kaido. He ain't afraid of Big Mom. And that's because he knows he's able to compete. Fujitora, the same thing. The YONKO not just mowing over Fujitora. And Fujitora not mowing over the YONKO. If Fujitora fought any of the YONKO 1v1, it'll be a competitive fight. And that puts Fujitora on their level. I have Akainu top 3 in the verse for a reason.
Top 3 in the verse. I get it. I believe that this happened once Oda stated that Akainu has one of the most destructive devil fruits in the series, if not the most destructive devil fruit in the series. I just need to see the haki from the Fleet Admiral. I think I would like to start there, because if it's taking you 10 days to beat Aokiji, I don't know if you're ready for a Kaido. And that's just a fact. That's where I'm at. I still think he is top 10 in the verse. Absolutely.
And people tried to cancel me for that. But this dude is a monster, and there's no denying this. If all the Admirals were pirates, they would all be emperors. That's just what I believe. Green Bull, who's on his way to Wano, allegedly, I guarantee you he's going to be OP, and he's going to be on the level that y'all deem as YONKO level. It wouldn't shock me at all if Luffy's final opponent was Akainu.
Yeah, I'm with him on that. Unless we start going into the Imengorse territory, and I don't know where people stand on that because that's going to start going into theories. But right now, canonically, we're talking about Akainu and or Blackbeard for the final villains. The only reason why I would start to lean more towards Blackbeard being the final villain for Luffy is because I believe that Dragon's job is to deal with the Marines and the world government. That's what Dragon's supposed to do. Luffy, on the other hand, is supposed to be dealing with Blackbeard. But again, he does have a reason to pull up on Akainu because he killed Ace.
That's how much I respect Akainu. Blackbeard ran from this man. Not because Blackbeard was scared of him. Blackbeard knew if he ran into this man, his crew would take a huge hit. The risk is too high to run into Akainu.
Same for Shanks. Blackbeard did the same for Shanks. And I know some people are going to be bringing up the Scar. The Scar was way before the time of Marineford. We know what it is. When Shanks pulled up, Blackbeard fled. It was a business decision. It was a smart move. I'm not knocking him for it, but we know what it is.
We gotta avoid that monster. But to answer your question again, no, I do not think the Admirals are greater than Yonko, but I also do not believe the Yonko are greater than the Admirals. They're all on that top tier level. Some are more powerful than others. Depending on matchup, anybody can win or lose on any given day.
Honestly, I believe that was a great breakdown because he actually highlighted what really matters most, the matchups. And that's where I'm starting to lean towards more now as well. Let's keep going. All right, who has the best character development? So we have Sasuke, Meruem, Kaneki, Lelouch, Gaara, Vegeta, Thorfinn, Zuko, and Light Yagami. This chart is super toxic. Let's see what he has to say.
Who has the best character development here? You got Sasuke, Meruem, Kaneki. Kaneki, he can get the fuck on. He not even him half the time, so he can go. Meruem, he was alright. He got killed by a bomb. He can get the fuck on.
Wow, we're just disrespecting. Meruem is in the conversation now. I understand the Rose Bomb and all these things, but listen, let's not sleep on the fact that Meruem alongside Melionon were some of the only ones that were actually able to form a decent bond with humans. Now, there were a couple others that weren't as crucial to the story that were also close to humans, but Meruem was very, very close to Komugi. He did have some sort of real human emotion, even though he was a Chimera Ant, and I thought that was important to his character.
It's easy with Sasuke. He been cold since Naruto. Everybody fought with Sasuke. The second row, you got Lelouch, Gaara, and Vegeta. Damn, this probably gonna be a tough one. But Lelouch can get on. He can go first, but he not a bad character, nothing. But I just gonna see him being better than Gaara and Vegeta. Gaara, he would have. I don't know. He was cold in Naruto, but
it's not Gaara. It's not Gaara. Gaara out of the chart, and he did have great character development because obviously he went on to become the Kazekage, but it's not Gaara when we're looking at the chart.
Shippuden ruined him, so he can go. And it's Vegeta, best side character in anime history. Third row, you got Thorfinn, Zuko, and like Thorfinn can go. He's just angry all the time. He don't really got no character. Light. I mean, he's a great character, but he not better than Zuko. Zuko is the best character on this list, so I hate to break it to you.
He says Zuko was the best character on that list? Hold on, let's look at the list again. Because there must be, there's a disconnect. Because to my knowledge, it looks like Lelouch is on the chart. Now, if we're talking about best character development, the automatic answer should be Lelouch v Britannia. Are you kidding me? Lelouch literally played like so many different roles in Code Geass. He was Lelouch Lamperouge, he was Lelouch v Britannia, he was Zero of the Black Knights. I mean, give him credit where credit is due. Lelouch had to play pretty much a double life. I don't think anybody has had to do what Lelouch had to do in Code Geass. Lelouch's character development was so tough that even Nunnally was shocked by it. And Nunnally is somebody that Lelouch wanted to keep close to him. That's his sister. He always wanted to protect her. But even she was shocked by the burden that Lelouch was putting on his shoulders. Okay, base Goku versus all of Naruto. Let's see what's going on. Yo, this is clean.
You can't beat me.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm not even going to acknowledge that Kakashi and my guy are sitting here putting in some work. I understand it is base Goku, but we also have to understand that base Goku's power is still unreal in comparison to the Narutoverse. But let's just go back a little bit because I thought I saw Sakura actually trade blows with Goku. I just want to make sure what I saw was correct. She did indeed counter Goku's attack. Okay, that's interesting. Tachi's in here now. Okay, Sasuke. I'm just shocked to see how the Naruto characters are literally keeping up with Goku in terms of durability. I don't think half of these characters will be getting up if Goku's landing direct punches on them. Absolutely not. That's where I'm at.
What?
Since when was Kakashi going? Listen, the animation looks beautiful. It's fun. It's a nice, fun fight. But Goku is using his Kamehameha wave. Since when was Kakashi's lightning blade on a level of that? I've never seen any implications in Naruto that show me that Kakashi's power is on that tier. They got Goku going Kaioken. Okay. Alright, Gaara got evaporated. That's tough. Rock Lee turning up? Doesn't matter. Goku. I guess not? I knew it was only a matter of time.
Okay, one more round.
Okay.
Indeed. Naruto would definitely need backup. Wow. Okay. Okay. I almost fainted. He's still here. Okay. Interesting video. Fun video. But I completely disagree on what was going on. I believe Goku should have easily been handling a lot of the people. Listen, when you start going up into the Naruto and the Sasuke's, okay, you know what? Fine. But Sakura should have been gone immediately. Gaara should have been gone immediately. Not even, I don't see how he's even grabbing him with any sand barrels. Get him out of here. It's Goku we're talking about. The whole verse would have a problem if base Goku did show up, absolutely. Now, I do think that if Naruto is turning all the way up and he's actually coupled with some great fighters, if you're talking about Kaguya, Hagoromo, and all of these people, then we have to start saying, well, Goku may have to power up a little past his base form, absolutely. But base Goku right now, against the opponents that he just showed me, at their current levels, because it wasn't even DMS Kakashi, by the way. It was not even DMS Kakashi. Yeah, base Goku got it. Absolutely.
Who's the weakest on this list?
Ooh, okay, hold on. Who's the weakest on this list? So we have Gojo, we have Luffy, we have Meliodas, Tatsumaki, Arthur, Naruto, Jalal, Dorothy, and then we have Grimmjow from Bleach. So this is gonna be an interesting one. Let's see what he has to say.
And let me tell you guys right now, it's Tatsumaki.
Huh? Wait. So you looked at the chart, and the first person you thought of for the weakest on the list is Tatsumaki, who happens to be an S-class hero in One Punch Man. Are we serious? One of the greatest espers that we've ever seen in all of anime can literally make a meteor drop down within seconds. That Tatsumaki is the weakest on this list. That's tough. I need to hear an explanation. I need to hear an explanation before I go crazy. Hold on.
Make sure you follow my Twitch link in bio. Tatsumaki is literally not touching Gojo, like literally not touching Gojo.
Okay.
Luffy is faster than Tatsumaki, has the ability negation, and can see into the future. She's not beating Luffy at all. She's actually going to get destroyed by Meliodas because Meliodas is stronger than the Supreme Deity who created a realm that had a star in it. She's not beating Arthur. Arthur cutting planets in the Fire Force manga. She's definitely not touching Naruto. Naruto's stronger than Kaya, who created most of planet-sized dimension.
Okay, agreed so far.
Damn, I can't speak. Multi-planetary.
So far.
She's absolutely getting smacked by Jalal. Jalal was fighting on par with Urza, and Urza was able to stop Natsu and Great Strongest attack. So
Jalal is where you're starting to lose me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not disrespecting Jalal at all. I just think that Tatsumaki has shown us abilities that would be able to compete with some of Fairy Tail's strongest characters. That's a fact. That's where I'm at with it. Now, Jalal, is he in the conversation? Absolutely. But when you're using the Urza comparison, I think that Urza is the person that really needs to be talked about above Tatsumaki.
She's getting destroyed by Jalal. Once Dorothy put her in the dream realm, she's gonna be like, what the hell happened? And then 1,000-year blood war Grimmjow is beating on that lake.
So I was with him when he said even Dorothy, because Dorothy Dreamworld, she has it. I don't know how Tatsumaki's getting out of that. But Grimmjow? Nah, we're not doing that. Even the Ichigo that he fought wasn't even showing us any crazy feats that were Tatsumaki level. I believe that some of Grimmjow's greatest feats, like his speed, would still not be able to compete with Tatsumaki. Now, if you're asking me, I'm probably gonna be going with Grimmjow on this chart. I don't know what's gonna happen because obviously we already have manga Arthur on here. I just think we have to put some respect on what Tatsumaki was able to do within the One Punch Man verse thus far.
Let's go ahead and make this quick. I think I'm the best new gen anime. Aaron, please, the best your show can do is make your audience cry. And I barely call it new gen. It came out in like 2013. Hardly relevant. I just think, hey, stop talking. I mean, I think I'm really the best. Look at my numbers. That's only cause your animation is good, fam. Nah, the manga sales, fool. Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers, Chief. Look at the numbers. Okay, you have higher manga sales than One Piece. Congratulations. Your anime is a 7 out of 10 at best. And the only reason that your manga sales are so high is because anime is a trend now.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, nah, hold on. Oh man. Wow, Demon Slayer fans out there, hold on. She said a lot in that statement. All I'm going to say is that the level of animation has absolutely heightened Demon Slayer's popularity. But I'm not gonna lie, Demon Slayer Season 2 was a 10 out of 10. That was a masterpiece. I had my own questions about Season 1, but Demon Slayer Season 2 was phenomenal. No skips on the album. If Demon Slayer continues to trend this way, I will absolutely say it is deserving not only of the animation, but the storyline as well. At least this is what Ufotable's doing on Ufotable. This is what they're doing. They're making it look amazing.
Wow. Honestly, I'm just happy to be here.
Oh, I'll beat your ass.
Hey, don't do him like that. The kids show's pretty good. The kids show. Technically, you're the kid to him. His show came out before you. You just came out of here.
True.
He should be the one saying the kid show. The kid show. Deku, say the kid show. Say the kid show to him. I don't think I have to say it. You have a good show, kid. Thanks. And what's your deal?
Man.
Revenge. I respect that, my G.
Season 2 coming soon.
That's fine. That's cool. That's cool. Hey guys, what's going on? Get out of here!
Oh nah. Boruto?
Are you good, man? No, you're good. You're good. I love your show. You're good. Thanks. I just want to be a bird.
Finally, Black Clover getting this love at the end. I love to see it. Black Clover needs more love out there. For some reason, people still sleep on Black Clover. I don't understand why. Black Clover's heat.
You know what? I don't know.
Ooh, another One Piece versus Naruto matchup. Listen, we got to do it, right? We have to do it. We always do it. Let's go.
Who made this?
Okay, so we have Crocodile and Gaara. You guys already know my stance on that. It's Crocodile. Gecko Moria and Prime. What is Prime Gecko Moria really looking like, though? Gecko Moria has been fodder for the longest time. Now, Prime Shikamaru, I'm leaning, you know what? See, that's a bad matchup for Shikamaru. Gecko Moria is still dirt. I need some time to think about that one. Kizaru versus Minato. Wow. Okay, I'm probably going to be still going with Kizaru. Oh yeah, Kizaru. Listen, I don't know how Minato is really going to be dealing with the light devil fruit. He may be able to seal him, but he's going to have to catch him. That might be tough for him. Now, if it is Edo Tensei Minato and he has access to Nine Tails chakra, I think Kizaru is losing. Lastly, we have Garp versus Sakura. I'm not even going to entertain that one. Let's see what he has to say.
I don't know who made this, but it was really bad to make this. A lot of people about to be really upset at me, but I'm about to keep it as real as I possibly can with no bias involved, okay?
Go ahead.
Now, I know about all these characters oh too well. So, boom. Crocodile versus Gaara. I'm going to put it this way. Gaara controls sand. He puts his chakra, his limited amount of chakra into sand and controls it. Crocodile controls all sand. Crocodile makes sand. Crocodile is sand. No, Gaara cannot control Crocodile. Goodness, you guys are crazy.
See, that's what I was saying. I pretty much said this in a previous Gauntlet video. I completely agree with what he's saying right here. I don't understand how people are saying, well, because Crocodile is saying Gaara would just be able to control him. Like, that's not how Gaara's abilities really work. All he has to do is touch him. If he touches Gaara, it's an issue for Gaara. Because I haven't seen Gaara really deal with anybody that's like a Crocodile, that is a Logia style user. He's literally made of sand.
No sand cannot hurt Crocodile. Also, Crocodile, one touch can dry you out of all of your liquids and kill you. Just one touch, you die. One touch.
There it is.
Also, he can put that same effect into his sand. So one swipe with the sand and you're dead. Gaara, you have no way of winning this. Also, Gaara does not know any water techniques. Simple as that. All right, next is Prime Gecko Moria versus Shikamaru in his prime. So I'm going to put it this way. Shikamaru, his shadows run on a chakra pool, and they're not that strong. Like regular small people, like regular human beings, that have enough physical strength, he'd be like, I'm struggling to hold them. And he always runs out of chakra. He's very smart. Probably can outsmart Gecko Moria. But his shadows have nothing on Gecko Moria. Also, if he stretches his shadow out, Gecko Moria can pick it up off the ground.
That's the thing I was thinking about. That's the thing I was thinking about. Is that Shikamaru using a long-range shadow possession jutsu is very advantageous for a Gecko Moria, because Gecko Moria can definitely grab that, snip it up.
He goes unconscious. Gecko Moria has his shadow. I put it that way. Turn his ass into a zombie. Shadow zombie.
The thing with Gecko Moria though, see, the only thing that's making me hold up on Gecko Moria is because I think Gecko Moria is fodder, man. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Gecko Moria, for his devil fruit, should be much more powerful. But I think that Shikamaru may be able to outsmart Gecko Moria. I just want to give Shikamaru possibly that benefit of the doubt that he'll be able to outsmart Gecko Moria, because we are going with prime Shikamaru, and I think there's more evidence of a prime Shikamaru than there is for a prime Gecko Moria.
Whatever. There's no way for him to beat Gecko Moria, put it that way. And he's also shown no attack strong enough to beat Gecko Moria.
In theory, I think Gecko Moria should be beating Shikamaru, but he doesn't have the brains to really outsmart Shikamaru. I don't know. That's a tough one, honestly. That really is a tough one. I see what he's saying, though.
Honestly. And Gecko Moria is trash. Next, we have Kizaru versus Minato. Okay, let's put it this way. Yellow Flash versus Light. The Yellow Flash. Funny as hell. So, I'll put it this way. Minato's fast with a jutsu. Kizaru's fast in general. Kizaru's light. He's the speed of light. Even if Minato could keep up, which he can't, even if somehow magically you all fanboyed yourself into believing he can keep up, guess what? How is he touching him? Rasengan does not work against light. There is no technique in the known Naruto verse that can grab an intangible substance like light.
There's a way he could stop him. He would have to seal him. But can he seal him in his present form that we're seeing in the picture? I don't think so. If it's Nine Tails Minato, I think he'll be able to.
Light, like cut your light on, like cut your lights on. You see how your light, the room brights up? The brightness. There's no jutsu to catch the brightness. I'll put it that way. Huge L for Minato. Next we got old Garp versus adult Sakura. Old Garp. Oh, they ain't use Prime Garp? Nice, nice. So, Sakura has 100% healing. Yes. Her strongest strength feat is probably like on par with, honestly, strength versus strength. Garp has Haki. Damn. Sakura, I'm sorry. You don't win this, because your biggest thing you have is your strength. Now, your healing factor, you healing, 100% healing, will keep you alive for that much longer. But the strength in Naruto, I'm going to keep it real, the physical strength in Naruto is not fucking with the physical strength feats in One Piece. Especially not Garp the fucking fist. She dies.
If I say it, it's World War VIII. So I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to leave that there. Let it simmer.
Hey, y'all, I got a friend that believes Zoro is superior to Law.
Hey yo, honestly, it's not ridiculous to say that. Kaido states only Haki can transcend All. Now it should be a consensus within the community that Zoro has better Haki than Law.
Yes, he does. He absolutely has better Haki than Law. But he still has not mastered Enma. He still cannot control Enma on the level that we need to see him control Enma, because once he does that, then the Zoro over a Law conversation can actually happen. I believe that when we were talking about Law's Devil Fruit and his mastery of his Devil Fruit, he has better skills with his Devil Fruit powers than Zoro has a handle on Haki. Even if we want to give Zoro the advantage of Haki over Law, which I completely agree with the Zoro fans out there, he does have better Haki than Law. Law has better control over his Devil Fruit than Zoro has over his Haki. That should never be questioned.
Being he has Conqueror's Coating. Even when we look at who they defeated one-on-one, Zoro has fought tougher opponents. We haven't seen Law take down the first commander of a YONKO crew. And while Law has more hacks, versatility, and mobility, one could even argue he has more AP. Zoro is much more physically capable, i.e. stronger, more durable, and has more stamina. Honestly, I think the fight could go either way, but let's not forget, these two are both swordsmen and only one of them can be the strongest in the world.
Okay, so I believe that Law taking down Big Mom alongside Kid should definitely be in the conversation. We also need to understand the fact that Law was carrying for the most part in the Big Mom fight. Now, where I am with you is that Zoro has better swordsmanship than Law, and that is one of the things that Law is lacking. If Law became a better swordsman on top of his mastery with his Devil Fruit, Law would be a top 3 swordsman right now. Absolutely. But because he really does not have great swordsmanship and he relies more on his Devil Fruit, that even though he is slightly stronger than Zoro, Zoro is going to end up surpassing him very, very soon. But Zoro is not there yet right now.
Read this real quick.
Okay, so if these two had fought, who do y'all think would have won? and we have Sasuke and Neji from the Chunin exams. Very, very interesting here. You know, I wish we have gotten a chance to see this actually happen. Now, I do believe that Neji going up against Rock Lee and then Sasuke going up against Rock Lee, we were seeing which one was struggling with which more. And I believe that Neji would be able to at least read a lot of Sasuke's movements. Now, again, Sasuke did have a decent level of Sharingan at this time, and he also had access to Chidori. But is that really going to be stopping Neji at this point within the series? I still think that Neji was a beast. He was a genius. I don't know. I want to lean more towards Neji. You guys already know I'm a Neji fan out there. For those who don't know, I am a Neji fan. So I'm probably going to be leaning more towards Neji. I do think that Neji at this point in the series had a better handle on his Byakugan than Sasuke had on his Sharingan.
I have a question, y'all. Can anybody explain how 1 + 1 = 5 to some of y'all? How can Rock Lee beat Sasuke without trying? And Sasuke doesn't match Rock Lee's overall strength. Rock Lee explains to him that Neji is stronger than he is, and he has never beaten Neji. And some of y'all think Sasuke would win that fight.
See, that's exactly what I was just saying earlier. But there is a little bit of a caveat to this, and that is the fact that when Rock Lee beat Sasuke, Sasuke wasn't at the level that he is at now within the Chunin exams. But again, Rock Lee himself was also holding back. Now, if Rock Lee said, you know what, when I fought against Neji, I was using 8 gates, I was going all out, and Neji still read my moves, okay. But we don't really know what the matchup is necessarily because Rock Lee wasn't going all out against Neji, to our knowledge.
Like, y'all do realize it's a heavy possibility that Rock Lee has sparred or fought Neji with second gate open without weights, and he still lost to him. Because
so he just answered what I was questioning. That is definitely a possibility.
Because in the fight, if you watch it back, Neji doesn't react to anything Rock Lee does until he enters the 3rd, 4th, and 5th gate subsequently. And I don't really care about that Kakashi turning with the Chidori. 3rd, 4th, and 5th gate lead still beats Sasuke. And on top of that, what is Sasuke supposed to do if he gets...
I'm with him there. I am definitely with him there. If Rock Lee's in any of these 4th, 5th gate, yeah, Sasuke is not there.
He's hit with 64 palms. He doesn't have a 9 tails to help him. He doesn't have any tail beasts to help him. And the curse mark definitely isn't going to help him. So if anybody can explain to me in any way, shape, or form how Sasuke at any point in the Chunin exams can beat Neji, I would love to hear it. By the way, if the Chunin exams actually just continued on, the finals would have still been Naruto versus Gaara.
Yeah, I'm still sticking with Neji. I think Neji, again, was a greater Byakugan user than Sasuke was as a Sharingan user. The Rock Lee point is kind of where you can make a case, but that is more so what you believe on how Neji and Rock Lee's fight went down. But because Rock Lee has already conceded that Neji is stronger than him, I think that kind of makes Sasuke's case a little weaker to argue. Now, you guys let me know down in the comment section below which TikToks you agree with or disagree with. Again, show much love to these content creators, and I have a lot more content on the way. Thank you guys for always showing support, and with that, I'll see you next time. Peace.